glad to be here again with the anti-Zionist Jewish network. Very fitting, again outside a magistrate of the British Justice. It's so fitting to today's world and to have been spoken about before, about the risk of sliding down to fascism, about what this means to ethnic minorities all over the world, etc. And it's so fitting to be outside of here because all around the world today, whenever you see a very repressive law, a law that justifies ethnic cleansing, it will either be a direct British law during the time of empire, which they have kept or modified, or inspire on British colonial rule. Most anti-democratic detention without trial by mass. What this guy is doing in El Salvador, he's just copying the British legislations in India to treat the subjects in Ireland, in Africa, etc. In fact, the horrors we saw in the Second World War was what happened when imperialism got into that crisis, and then the German imperialists were desperate to become British imperialists. It was the desire to be British that made German imperialism Nazi. The problem is they came too late in history. 100 years too later, they were not going to have that kind of empire, the Germans. So the British imperialists, the American imperialists got together, etc. You know the outcome of Second World War. But we're back on those days where there is a population that has been demonized for a long time, just like it was during the Second World War. The anti-Semitism that was already in society was then exploited by those who attack our democratic liberties, including the main liberty to participate in politics, and that's why our comrade Shoda'S is there. It's a political trial. We are here as part of the political trial because we need to educate everybody about how important it is to stand up for Shoda'S, well beyond Palestine, well beyond your opinion on anything. If you defend, even if it's just the right to have a political opinion, you need to stand with Shoda'S and demand to free Shoda'S now. Free Shoda'S now!
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 Viva, viva!
Palestina!
Viva, viva!
Palestina!
Viva, viva!
Palestina!
Viva, viva! Viva, viva!
Palestina!
Thank you, Jonathan. Yes, crisis for the army, because thousands of refusers are refusing to go back and fight.
Yes! Yes!
Now, the other thing is this, that they try to keep us divided from the whole world, when the whole world is actually moving. There's international movement against what is happening in Palestine.
I put this on my YouTube channel.
Just a few days ago, there were 5 million people, 5 million people demonstrating in Bangladesh.
And they pick up doctors and nurses, executed them in front of their mate. This is Israeli terrorism. And the Medical British Association was silent. Shame on them. And then the heroic Hussam Abu Safiya was kidnapped by terrorist Israel, was tortured in Sdei Taman, which is a torturing military facility. Shame! Where Palestinians are gang raped to death. This is Israel. Israel is doing the raping. And that Israeli doctor participating in it. There is no torture facility without Israeli doctors participating, overseeing it. And then he was moved, Hussam Abu Safia was moved to Offer in the occupied West Bank, but the torture didn't finish. The torture is still ongoing, and the British Medical Association is still silent. However, the courageous, the heroic, Dr. Sui An, who stand against the genocide, who knows what genocide is, who seen firsthand the Israeli terrorism in 1982 in Beirut, when Israel, under the Israelis' auspices, under the Israeli cover, there was a massacre of the refugee camps, Sabra and Shatila, in September 1982. And this heroic doctor, who founded Palestinian medical, what is it called?
Palestine Medical Aid.
Palestine Medical Aid. This doctor is now being vilified and silenced by the very organization that should have protected her. I should have protected every doctor who stands against the genocide and should have itself taken action to stop the genocide. Yet they are now vilifying Dr. Sui Ang. Shame on them. There is now a letter, so anybody who hasn't signed that letter, please do sign it. There is a letter calling for the British Medical Association to stop vilifying and to protect Dr. Sui Ang. So let's have a few shots for Dr. Sui Ang, who stand fast for Palestine. Dr. Sui Ang, we are with you. Dr. Sui Ang, we are with you. Dr. Sui Ang, we are with you. Thank you.
Free Shoda'S now!
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 Free Shoda'S now! Free Shoda'S now!
Free Shoda'S now!
Free Shoda'S now!
Free Shoda'S now!
Wanted them to go like lamb to the slaughter. The Zionists objected to the already strong boycott of Nazi Germany. They sabotaged it. They did a deal with the Nazis. That is the Zionists. The Zionists were never in support of Jews, of the Jews who've been exterminated by the Nazis. And sorry for being these days quite obsessed with Chabad. Some of you will understand, given that I'm facing charges about upsetting Chabad for saying what they are. So let's speak about Schneerson, the most important Chabad Rebbe. And now Trump is celebrating Schneerson. Schneerson said that the million, including my family, who were exterminated by the Nazis, that it was a good thing, that it was good to get rid of those Jews. That's what these Chabad are saying. And Chabad is a Zionist organization. And the Zionists were happy. They just were prepared to use the Holocaust because they just wanted to colonize Palestine. That's all they were interested in. And back to the issue of lamb to the slaughter. Israelis like myself were brought up to despise Holocaust survivors, those who survived Auschwitz. The Israeli children, my age, were completely isolated, the classmates who were the children of Holocaust survivors. They called them ashes and soap, and of course accused them like going along to the slaughter. They accused the women that they were surviving by giving sexual services. Absolutely no evidence of that, but the hate was there. And the hate service in order to create a genocidal society, which is void of compassion to any human being. This is what we see. What we see, that they're celebrating, the burning of children, the beheading of children, the chopping off limbs of children. This is the sick society, the Zionist monstrosity that was created on the land stolen from the Palestinian. And it was intentional. They knew they needed to create a society which has no heart, a heartless society. And that's what we see. A society that was for decades propagandized, that whether they're secular or religious, but God gave us that land, the stolen Palestine, where the Palestinians were treated as non-human beings. That was why they call it that they went like lamb to the slaughter, because they needed to blame the Jews and who were exterminated during the Holocaust, so that they can justify that they are ruthless, that they kill anybody, that nobody matters, and the way for having this terrorist Zionist state. And I just want to say that one of the organizations, sorry, I'm back to Chabad, one of the organizations that was inciting the Israeli population that it is okay to murder Palestinian babies and children was Chabad. Yeah, Met Police, you can add this to the record against me. I will speak out, I won't be silent. Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Free, free!
Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the sea to the river!
Palestine will live forever!
Thank you.
Justice for Palestinian. And for that, the police took side with the Zionists and believed spurious accusation, and she's here in court to defend herself, and we are here today to support her, because supporting her is supporting the movement against the genocide, against apartheid, against the Zionists. So we say, free Shoda! Drop the charges now! Free Shoda! Drop the charges now! Free Shoda! Drop the charges now!
First he asked to be hidden behind a screen because he was terrified of Shoda, who probably weighs 120 pounds soaking wet. And then, if you can believe it, he wanted the whole gallery cleared. He's really terrified of all those women and children in there. And I hate to say, but British justice failed again. The injustice was plain to see. They're not interested in justice to be seen. They cleared the gallery.
Shame on them!
Shame.
Shame on you! Shame on you!
We know who he is. We know what they're like. We see their ilk on television killing women and children all the time, unfortunately. And a screen will not save him from being guilty of the crimes that are going on in his name. Anyway, that's the latest update. Apparently he gave his lying testimony, and they have now let people back into the court.
So they
Keep his identity secret from us.
Oh, I see.
That's what he's trying to do. Who knows if he is? And he may come out of here.
We'll go out the back way.
Supportive to have so many people here today. As Sam said, we want to keep it tight. And the same rules apply. We do not engage with the Zionists because they waste our time and they take our energy. We're here because we support Palestine. We're here to defend Gaza and the Palestinian people, and we keep our focus on that. So we do not engage with the Zionists. We do not have conversations with them. And
spill anything so people are probably shoulder.
Hey. What's happening? Is that our shoulder causing trouble again?
Met police, shame, all the crimes in your name.
Anti-Semites.
Oh,
As I said, she's a mother and quite popular. And then I said, and that's why Israelis are doing a genocide of the Palestinians. She said, but you're not perfect. I'm talking about genocide. How is it relevant if I'm perfect or not? I don't even believe she carried out the proper the medical investigation that she was supposed to. I don't trust her.
That's actually one of the main things I'm saying is actually I think a lot of healing right now. I mean, there's a lot of issues. So we know through freedom of information requests that I think through UK Lawyers for Israel, the number of complaints that they're making in the NHS is in the hundreds. So there's hundreds and hundreds of cases going to the GMC, to the HCPC being investigated, which is a massive weight.
Keep an eye
being
on
constantly
the cops
on investigating anyone who says the word genocide. It's incredible. It must be the biggest money sink the HCPC, GMC ever held with. Because the amount of cases they're investigating.
The BMA is doing it in 3 hours.
BMA, yeah, exactly. That's right. Yeah, these are all just tip of the iceberg because I get many cases personally.
A friend of ours, a Palestinian, he lost his job.
Yeah. It's massive. It's a massive situation. They're going after HCPC for me as well because I'm a registered psychologist. So, they're just going after everybody.
It's not the best news. I found guilty.
Sorry?
I found guilty. She's got to pay, no sentencing or anything like that. She's just got to stay out of trouble for a year. And she's got to pay their fees.
Costs.
Yeah, so she's got a fine £711 in a even though they know
Unbelievable.
she doesn't,
Does she have the right to appeal?
She must have,
she's in there now with them.
She has,
Yeah.
So I'm just going to ring her
She
kids.
can appeal, yeah.
As we said, British injustice.
Yeah.
Disgraceful.
I am just going to ring her kids and let them know. Because
So I wonder what those police were doing there. They come in and then they're all nice. When are you going to be leaving? And you did it good.
Yeah, excuse me, we're
discussing,
talking.
you know.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Well, they're not our friends.
We're
not having a
talking.
chat
We
with
didn't have
them.
a conversation, yeah.
And then they pissed off. and there was some guy there.
We love you.
She did good.
She did great.
Yes.
Shoda, you make us proud.
Hey!
Yes.
Shoda, you make us proud.
We are. This is the face of injustice. Yeah. She probably wrote the verdict before she even came to
Exactly.
We expect nothing less.
Yes.
Yes. She gets her orders.
That's the legal system, but we're here, and we're here in strength, and we will fight against those that are intimidating us, and we are supporting one another. We're supporting IJAN, Women of Colour, supporting me and IJAN, and continue to fight. We'll fight. We don't accept this lying down.
He's the one supporting genocide.
Yeah.
He's the one supporting babies being killed. Yeah.
I don't see how we can stand
Because I'm a guilty person right now, but
My show's
I will not. Thank you so much.
You did great. You did great. It's irrelevant what they did. You did great.
We have to just keep our own strength together. We won't let them win it.
What's your plan? I don't really want you to go home and be by yourself.
Thank you so much for me. Yeah.
Do you want me to come home with you?
I'm alright.
Sure? Do you want to go home and just be by yourself? Get a bath and have a glass of wine.
Good to know to go.
I'm fine.
Go with her. You don't want to be on your own.
The thing is, Dee Dee, it's not all
Come and say something. You come to my house.
I know. Just telling
You just say these things. I've spoken to my
They want a photo, don't they?
They're going to ring you.
I know, I want to go.
Thank you so much.
Do you want a photo or not really?
Yeah, I can have a photo.
Yeah, okay.
And we'll get it over there at the Highbury corner if you want. I mean, you know, you just yeah, there's always someone who spoils the photo, and it's usually me.
I was going to say,
No, it's not, it's me. Hang on.
America to the sea. Palestine will be free.
Ah! Let me.
We are here. We are going to keep supporting.
Win.
We are here.
Come on. I believe that we will win. 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 Palestine! Free! Palestine! Palestine! We will never be silent in the face of the genocide by terrorist